Hey everyone, am I audible to you? Am I visible to you? I hope it is audible to you. Let me know in the comment section. You see, the topic that I'm gonna discuss today is permutation and combination. This topic cannot be completed in one class. So we will have more classes on this particular topic. And why this is very important for your examination is because you get 3 to 4 questions from this particular topic. These questions are very simple, and if you can manage them, then probably you will be having 8 to 10 marks, right? 4 question means you will be having 4 marks. Now, before I start discussing about hey Prisha, how are you doing? So permutation and combination is all about discussing what is rule of addition and subtraction, isn't it? So you have done this before, and this is if you're talking about union, isn't it? This is known to be union, and this is called either or also. And what do? Mathematically you add. So that's pretty simple thing that I am discussing out here. All that I'm trying to say, if we are talking about union, that means the interpretation is going to be either or, and mathematically you will be adding these numbers. And if we are talking about intersection, the key word out here is and what is that we should be doing? We should be multiplying. And why am I saying this is because for last 2-3 years you have been getting one very simple, very direct question on rule of addition and multiplication. Now try to understand this. What if I say that these are the cities? Let us say A, then B and C and D and E and F, right? So what is that I'm trying to say? These are the cities, and if these are the cities, I say that how many ways somebody can go from city A to city B? Say there are 3 ways, right? What did I say? There are 3 ways through which somebody can go from A to B. Maybe either this route, isn't it, or this route or this route. So you know what is that you're doing? When you're doing either or, you're adding either this path or this path or this path. So collectively, how many such paths are there? 3 paths. Now if somebody will have to go from B to C, it can be done in 4 ways. Now how about this? Say I say that there are 5 ways, and then there are 2 ways, and then there are 4 ways and 3 ways. Do you understand this? If one will have to go from A to E 3 ways, E to F 4 ways, F to D 2 ways, C to D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways. My question out here is, what if somebody will have to go from A to D? In how many ways? In how many ways one can go from city A to city D? To city D. What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer? Hey Debashish, how are you doing? Please answer this question. Debashish and Prisha. What is the problem? The problem says that 3 ways to go from A to B, 4 ways to go from B to C, and 5 ways from C to D. Similarly, you have got some ways here. My question is, in how many ways one can go from city A to city D? And these two rules are going to help you, right? These two rules are going to help you. If you will have to find out, say, by the way, how many ways are there from A to B? It's pretty simple for us to identify how many ways. 3 ways, isn't it? B to C, how many ways? 4 ways. And C to D, 5 ways. Similarly, A to E, 3 ways. E to F, 4 ways. And F to D, how many ways are there? A total of 2 ways. Now, what is that I'm going to do with these numbers? Now, try to understand this. If somebody will have to go from A to D by choosing this path, I would say that the person will go from A to B, is it not? Pehle A se B jayega, and the person will be going from B to C, and then person will be going from C to D, is it not? What did I say? A to B and B to C and C to D. So what is that you should be doing? When your keyword is and, what is that you should be doing? You should be multiplying. So 3 into 4 into 5. It's okay. Now, if somebody will have to go from A to E and then E to F and F to D, what is the keyword out here? And in case of and, what do? You multiply these numbers. Do we understand what is that I'm talking about? So now we have got what? 3 into 4, 12, 12 into 5, 60, 60 this number, and over here 3 into 4, which is 12, 12 into 2, 24. Now tell me, what is that we should be doing? We should be doing addition or multiplication of these two numbers. That you can discuss, right? Either product or addition. What is this? Tell me. Tell me, what is this? Hello Aradhana, how are you doing? So what is that we are talking about out here? We are saying that we have just started with this very simple concept of rule of addition and multiplication, and I started with a very simple problem. I said that in how many ways a person can go from city A to city D. A direct question was asked in UPSC Csat 2022. My question is a bit difficult. उनका वाला तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा simple था. अब आप मेरे को ये बताओ, what is that I'm gonna do? 60 and 24. Should I be adding or I should be multiplying these two numbers? Let me know in the comment section. Prisha, Debashish and Aradhana, what I should be doing. In 60 ways, a person can go from A to D, is it not? And in 24 ways, the person can go from A to D by choosing this path. And what is that I should be doing? Now, please understand this. The person will take either this path or this path, isn't it? So you have, when you say either this or that, what does that mean? You take one and leave the rest. So when you say I am going to take this path or this path, it is rule of addition, and you will have to add these two numbers, and your final answer comes out as 84. In how many ways a person can go from A to D by using all these paths is 84. Are we understanding this? Please let me know in the comment section if we are understanding this thing. And what is that I'm trying to do? I'm just trying to use a very simple method, rule of addition, which is add, you have got to add, and rule of multiplication, which is you will have to multiply. Now, if you understand this thing, why don't you go and solve this problem out here. I say that there are 4 friends. There are 4 friends, and they are required to stay in 4 hotels. In how many ways it can be done? In how many ways it can be done? Let me know what is the answer. In how many ways it can be done? 4 friends and 4 hotels. See, 4 friends. I would say that friend number 1 and friend number 2, friend number 3 and friend number 4, is it not? And any of these friends will be staying at exactly one of those hotels. It cannot happen कि एक आदमी रह कहीं रहा है, उसका सामान कहीं और है. It won't make much sense, right? Hold on a second. So what is that we should be doing out here? It is, Aradhana says 16. Aradhana says 16. Anybody else who has got some answer? I said this is pretty simple. Friend 1 will be staying in either of these 4 hotels, is it not? So I would say that either hotel 1 or hotel 2 or hotel 3 or hotel 4. Similarly, for the second friend also, how many such possibilities are there? A total of 4 possibilities, is it not? And for this friend also, you have got a total of 4 possibilities. And what is that we are talking about? We are saying that one thing which is for sure, because we have not been given any case, we have not been given any condition. तो अब करना क्या पड़ेगा हमारे को? देखो ये चार दोस्त में से पहला वाला, इन चारों में से कहीं तो रुकेगा, either this hotel or this hotel or this hotel or this hotel. What is the keyword out here? Either or. So what is that you should be doing? You should be adding. In how many ways friend 1 can stay? In 4 ways. In how many ways friend 2 can stay? In 4 ways. In how many ways friend 3 can stay? 4 ways. And this is also 4 ways. Now what is that you should be doing? Friend 1 stays in 4 ways, and friend 2 can stay in 4 ways, and friend 3 can stay in 4 ways, and friend 4 can stay in 4 ways. Since your keyword out here is and, because you have to do it collectively. You cannot say that friend 1 can stay in 4 ways or friend 2 can stay in 4 ways. Rather, what should be our statement? Friend 1 can stay in 4 ways, and friend 2 can stay in 4 ways, and friend 3 can stay in 4 ways, and so forth and so on. So what is that we should be doing? We should be multiplying these numbers. और अगर इन सबको multiply किया, तो what is that you are getting? 4 raised to 4, which is 256. In how many ways, if no condition is given to you, 4 friends in how many ways will be staying in 4 ways? It is going to be 4 raised to 4 or 256 ways. Aradhana, are you understanding where is the mistake? कहाँ पे बड़ी छोटी सी mistake करी आपने? Is that okay with you now? Is that okay with you now? So what if I proceed with this particular question and I say that, okay, listen, I have got 4 friends. I have got 4 friends, but I am changing the condition. 4 friends, 4 hotels, but my new condition is in a given hotel, only one friend can stay. Only one friend can stay. अब मैंने कंडीशन डाल दिया. And what is my condition? मेरा कंडीशन क्लियर है. वो ये है कि भाई देखो, एक होटल में तो एक ही आदमी रुकेगा. Second person cannot stay. So I have got friend 1, and then friend 2, and then friend 3, and then friend 4. Now tell me in the comment section, in how many ways friend 1 is going to be staying. मान लो उन चारों होटल्स में पहुंचने वाला जो आदमी है सबसे पहले वो F1 है, friend 1 है. So friend 1 has all the 4 possibilities. Friend 1 can stay in either hotel 1 or in hotel 2 or in hotel 3 or in hotel 4. Are we clear with this thing? So how many ways are there? 4 ways. Are we clear with this? How about friend 2? In how many ways friend 2 can stay? But probably out of those 4 hotels, one hotel has already been occupied. यही हुआ ना भाई, आया friend 1 आया, कहीं तो रुक गया. अब वो जो होटल है जहां पे friend 1 रुका, बाकी के वो फ्रेंड्स के लिए पॉसिबिलिटी हो नहीं सकता. Is it not? So friend 2, when he or she arrives, in how many ways this person can stay? 3 ways, because अभी खाली कितने होटल्स हैं? 3 hotels. Now comes the third friend. In how many ways third friend can stay? 2 ways, because 2 hotels have already been occupied. तो इसके पास बचा 2. 2 में से कोई एक चूज करेगा. अब फ्रेंड 4 के लिए चूज करने के लिए कुछ है नहीं. देखो वो जब आएगा ना तो 3 होटल ऑलरेडी ऑक्यूपाइड हो चुका है. So friend 4 can stay in how many ways? 1 way. So friend 1 can stay in 4 ways. Friend 2 can stay in 3 ways. Friend 3 can stay in 2 ways, and the last friend can stay in 1 way. So what is this answer? I would say that this answer is 4 factorial or 24. So when I gave you a condition that in a given hotel only 1 friend can stay, your answer came out as 4 factorial or 24. And when I did not give you any condition, in how many, I just asked you as to how many ways 4 friends can stay in 4 hotels, your answer was nothing but 256. Are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? So Divya is understanding. Let me know in the comment section if you're understanding what I am talking about. This is pretty simple. I mean, let us invest time to understand rule of addition and multiplication, because if we do not understand this rule, there is no point learning the concepts of permutation and combination, right? Now, I'm changing my condition. I'm giving you 2 problems. I say that I have got 4 friends. I have got 4 friends and 6 hotels and 6 hotels. And my second problem is I have got 6 friends. I got 6 friends and 4 hotels, and no condition has been given to you. My only simple problem out here is number 1, in how many ways 4 friends can stay in 6 hotels, and my question number 2 is in how many ways 6 friends can stay in 4 hotels. What do you think is your answer, people? I'm waiting for it. Debashish, Aradhana, Prisha, Divya, did you guys understand the previous problem? Did you understand what kind of concept are we talking about? How we should be applying rule of addition and rule of multiplication? Let me know in the comment section if you're understanding this thing. तो एक तो जो आंसर होगा ना वो होगा 4�6, और दूसरा आंसर होगा 6⁴. Is it not? Which answer is going to be 4�6 and which answer is going to be 6⁴? Let me know. And how many friends are we having here? We have got only 4 friends. In how many ways 1 friend can stay in these hotels? Because there are 6 hotels. So friend 1 will be having 6 possibilities, isn't it? Similarly, friend 2 will also be having 6 possibilities because we have not given any condition over there. Similarly, third friend can stay in 6 ways and friend 4 can also stay in 6 ways. In how many ways can they stay? All these 4 friends can stay. Friend 1 in 6 ways and friend 2 in 6 ways and in 6 ways. So this answer out here is going to be 6⁴, right? So this is going to be 6⁴, Shivani. And over here we have got friend 1. So friend 1 can stay in how many ways? In 4 ways, because how many hotels are we having over here? We have got four hotels. So friend 1 can stay in either hotel number 1 or in hotel number 2 or in hotel number 3 or in hotel number 4. Do we understand this thing? How about the second friend? In how many ways second friend can stay? In 4 ways. How about friend 3 will also be stay in 4 ways. Friend 4 can also stay in 4 ways. Friend 5 can stay in 4 ways. Friend 6 can stay in 4 ways. If you multiply them all, what is that you are going to be getting? you are going to be getting 4 raised to 6. So answer of this problem would be 6 raised to 4 and answer of this problem will be 4 raised to 6. Does this make sense to you all? Does this make sense to you all? Is that okay? Is that okay? Yes or no? Now see this problem. It's a pretty simple question. Starting with this one, continuing with this concept, I say that I have got 10 questions. 10 questions, each having 5 options. In how many ways? In how many ways one can answer these questions? One can answer these questions. What do you think is the answer? One can answer these questions. Let me know what is the answer. What is the answer, people? What did I say? I have got 10 questions, each having how many options? Each having 5 options. Say you have been given an OMR sheet, isn't it? That's how you try to darken your bubble. You have been given an OMR sheet and I am asking you to find out in how many ways I can answer these problems. Aradhana is getting the answer. Who else is getting the answer? Aradhana, you are getting the right answer. And this is absolutely correct, because now you have to, question number 1. In how many ways question number 1 can be answered? In 5 ways. Either option 1 is going to be correct or option 2 is going to be correct. I should have told you in the problem that only one option, 1 can answer these questions in only one way, isn't it? So either option number 1 can be answered or option number 2 or option number 3 or option number 4 or option number 5, isn't it? So one question could be answered in how many ways? 5 ways, right? So 5 ways. How about question number 2? In how many ways question number 2 can be answered? In 5 ways. In how many ways question number 3 can be answered? In 5 ways. So forth and so on. Because we have got 10 questions, the 10th question can also be answered in 5 ways. So what is that we should be doing? 5 into 5 into 5 into, how many times 5 is getting multiplied, by the way? 5 is getting multiplied 10 times, and hence the answer is going to be 5 raised to 10. So Shivani, Prisha, please check your answer once again. Shivani, you are getting the right answer. Aradhana, you are getting the right answer. Won't the number of questions have more weightage? Number of questions? No. Prisha, you see, say you're the student, right? And you're answering question number 1. And you do not, I do not know whether you know the right answer or you do not know the right answer. All that I'm saying is, out of those 4 options, you will choose only one option. When you choose option number A, option B, C, D and E, these 4 options are discarded. When you choose option number B, don't you think that the rest of the 4 options are discarded? And when you choose option number C, so forth and so on, isn't it? So in how many ways you can answer problem number 1? You can answer in 5 ways. Similarly, question number 2 can also be answered in 5 ways. Question number 3 can also be answered in 5 ways. So each and every problem can be answered in how many ways? It can be answered in 5 ways. And how many problems do we have? 10 problems. So 5 gets multiplied how many times? 10 times. चलो जी, मैं आपसे ये अगर पूछ लूं कि इसी प्रॉब्लम में, अब आप मेरे को बता देना, अगर मैं बोलूं कि चलो यार मेरे को एक काम करो ना, मेरे को आंसर आना चाहिए 10 raised to 5, what changes I should have done in my problem? I want this answer. I want this answer. Shivani, we are just starting with rule of addition and multiplication. And rule of addition and multiplication is the base of understanding permutation and combination. If you do not understand this concept, परमिटेशन समझने में थोड़ी मुश्किल हो सकती है, तो ये समझ लो तो फिर बहुत ही बढ़िया बात है। इज दैट ओके? चलो जी, चलो इस वाले प्रॉब्लम का आंसर बताओ सारे लोग। माई आंसर इज 10⁵. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? माई क्वेश्चन इज what should have been the problem? What should have been the problem? This is you should have you should be having 5 questions and each having 10 options, isn't it? Each having 10 options. Are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? So if this is the problem, this is the answer. If you have got 10 questions, each having 5 options, then this is going to be the answer. Each having 5 options. Are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? Now I'm gonna make a very small change in the existing problem, and I say that I have got, listen to this problem, in how many ways 10 questions each having 5 options can be, each having 5 options can be answered where at least one answer is wrong. It's a pretty simple problem. You just have to ponder over this. मैंने क्या बोला, आपकी questions है 10 and how many options each question is going to be having 5. चलो ये भी ठीक है। आपने फिर बोला कि कितने तरीके से इसको आंसर कर सकते हैं, 5⁻10 provided no condition has been given to you. Now this problem says that you have to find out in how many ways these 10 questions can be answered provided at least one answer gets wrong. कम से कम एक आंसर तो गलत हो जाए। अब क्या करेंगे, सोचो क्या करें कि कम से कम एक आंसर गलत हो जाए। Tell me this. It's a very, very simple problem. आराधना is getting an answer. मैं क्या कह रहा हूं, समझो इस चीज को। इसी प्रॉब्लम पे मैं बात कर रहा हूं और मैं बोल रहा हूं कि भाई आप मेरे को ये बताओ in how many ways one can answer where all the 10 answers are correct. सारे के सारे आंसर करेक्ट हों, ये कितने तरीके से पॉसिबल हो सकता है, बताना जरा। In how many ways a candidate can attempt these 10 questions where all of them are correct, all the options are correct. In how many ways we can do that? In how many ways? Only one way. देखो ना, सिर्फ एक ही वो तरीका है जब सारे के सारे आंसर्स करेक्ट है। क्या ये बात आपको समझ में आ रही है? Are you understanding this? There is only one way where all the answers are correct. Yes or no? So आपके पास में ये तो आंसर आ गया 1. Now my question here says, भाई देखो आंसरिंग कितने तरीके से करी जा सकती है, 5⁻10 ways में से। These are the total possible ways in which 10 questions each having 5 options can be answered. Is it not? अब उसमें से कितने तरीके हैं जब वो सारे के सारे ऑप्शन सही हो जाएंगे? Only one. So if I subtract this from here, don't you think अब कोई भी आंसरिंग कर दे, वो सारे के सारे ऑप्शन तो सही नहीं हो सकते, ऑल द क्वेश्चंस विल नॉट बी करेक्ट, एंड इफ दैट इज द पॉसिबिलिटी, स्टूडेंट का या तो एक क्वेश्चन गलत हो जाए, या तो दो गलत हो जाए, तो तीन गलत हो जाए, वी डोंट नो, मे बी ऑल ऑफ देम आर रॉन्ग, but we already have discarded that particular case where all the answers are correct. Are we getting this? So what is the answer out here? What is the answer out here? 5 raised to 10 minus 1. And what is the problem? In how many ways 10 questions each having 5 answers can be answered provided at least one answer is wrong? Let me know in the comment section if you're understanding this problem, people. क्या ये आपको समझ में आया? क्या ये आपको समझ में आया? सही तो एक ही तरीके से होगा। आपने बोला कि आंसरिंग करेंगे कितने तरीके से कर देंगे, 5 raised to 10, और फिर आपने ये भी बोला कि भाई कितने तरीके से, ऑल द आंसर्स आर करेक्ट, ओनली वन, एंड व्हेन आई सब्ट्रैक्ट दैट पॉसिबिलिटी आउट ऑफ ऑल द पॉसिबिलिटीज, मेरा कम से कम एक तो क्वेश्चन गलत हो जाएगा ना भाई। इज दैट ओके? इज दैट ओके? नाउ I'm gonna give you another problem. I have got something like this. Just think of these problems, people. They're not very difficult, but they're the base of permutation and combination, isn't it? ये समझ में आ गया तो सब समझ में आ गया. How power is not the same, so cannot simplify further. We cannot simplify further. You know what, Prisha? Your options will either be this: 5 raised to 10 minus 1, or maybe 4 raised to 10 minus 1, or maybe 4 raised to 11, something like this. You don't have to simplify any further. Your options are going to be like this only. Don't worry. Now, what if I say I have got this problem? Something like in how many ways 8 letters can be posted in 6 post boxes. Your answer batana. What do you think is the answer? In how many ways 8 letters can be posted in 6 post boxes? So I tell you what, your answer is going to be either 8 raised to 6, or it is going to be 6 raised to 8. What do you think is the answer? Prisha is getting the answer. Who else is getting the answer? Who else is getting the answer? Aradhana is getting 6 raised to 8. Who else? Devashish, are you here? Divya, Shivani, how about you guys? What is the answer? Aradhana is also getting 6 raised to 8. So I would say that letter 1 can be posted in how many ways? Letter 1 can be posted in 6 ways, because letter 1 will go either in box 1 or in box 2 or in box 3, so forth and so on. In how many ways it can be done? 6 ways, isn't it? Letter 2 can be posted in how many ways? 6 ways. Letter 3 can be posted in 6 ways, so forth and so on. And how about the letter 8? It can also be done in 6 ways. So 6 gets multiplied. How many times it is getting multiplied? 8 times. What is the answer? 6 raised to 8. And you guys are getting the right answer. Good job. Very good job. Shivani, is this okay with you now? Is this okay with you now? Now tell me this. It's a pretty simple one. How many 2-digit numbers are there? 2-digit numbers are there. What do you think is the answer? How many 2-digit numbers are there? Answer this problem, people. Answer this problem. how many 2-digit numbers are there. What is the first 2-digit number? The first 2-digit number is 10. And what is the last 2-digit number? 99. My question is pretty simple. मैं सिर्फ आपसे ये पूछ रहा हूं that you should be finding out as to how many 2-digit numbers are there. 10 to 99. What is the number? What is the number? Should I be saying 89? Should I be saying 90? Should I be saying 91? What is the answer? One method is, आप बोलो भाई देखो 99 minus 10 plus 1. Why plus 1? Because you want to include both of the numbers, which is 90. Or what is another way? By 1 to 100, 1 to 9, they are 1-digit number, isn't it? 1-digit number. And 100 itself is a 3-digit number. तो कितने नंबर गायब हो गए? ये 9 यहां से गायब, ये 1 यहां से गायब. 10 numbers are gone. Out of 100, 10 are gone. So what is that you're left with? 90. Is it not? Isn't it? मैं कह रहा हूं कि can we use this method, rule of addition and multiplication, to simplify this problem? We can do that. And how do we do that? How do we do that? Understand this. Understand this. I say that, okay, I have got to find out a 2-digit number. And what is the only condition out here when it is a 2-digit number? This cannot be 0. The moment the digit at the 10th place becomes 0, it becomes a 1-digit number. तो मैं कह रहा हूं यहां के लिए तो कोई कंडीशन ऐसी है नहीं. मैं बोलूं कि चलो जी 0 और 1 और 2 और 3 और 4 और 5 और 6 और 7 और 8 और 9. Unit place can be accommodated in how many ways? It can be accommodated in 10 ways, right? 10. Whereas the 10th place can be accommodated in how many ways? Now it can be accommodated in 9 ways. Why 9 ways? Because 0 cannot come here. So it is going to be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. Do you understand this? In how many ways the digits at 10th place can be managed? Now, the 10th place can have 9 possibilities. The unit place can have 10 possibilities. Collectively, this is the answer. The unit place can be placed in 10 ways, and the 10th place can be placed in how many ways? 9 ways. So what is the total number of possibilities? 9 into 10. Problem simple. Are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? Now if you understand this, what if I ask you this? Without any condition, I say that how many 3-digit numbers are there? Tell me what is the answer, people. How many 3-digit numbers are there? What do you think is the answer? Muskan, we are talking about permutation and combination, and we just have started with rule of addition and multiplication, and this is what we have been discussing. How many 3-digit numbers are there? Let me know in the comment section, people. What do you think is the answer? So 1, 2, 3. Unit place can be accommodated in 10 ways, is it not? 10th place can also be accommodated in 10 ways. Why? Because it can have anything. It can have anything from 0 to 9. Whereas this can also have any digit from 0 to 9. Whereas without any condition, this can have any possibility from 1 to 9, because it cannot be 0, is it not? So this will be 9. So 100th place can be answered in 9 ways. 10th place can be answered in 10 ways. यही बात है ना भाई. And unit place can be answered in this. So it's a pretty simple problem. मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि आपको ये पता है कि you have got a total of 900 3-digit numbers. All that I'm asking you to understand this from the perspective of rule of addition and rule of multiplication, and you will be getting 900. Are we clear with this? Yes or no? Almost everybody is getting 900. Is this okay? Is this okay? Now, what if I tell you, I ask you to solve this problem? Again, this is simple. How many 3-digit numbers are A, even, B, divisible by 5? What do you think is the answer, people? What do you think is the answer? What is the problem? How many 3-digit numbers are even, and how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 5? Or you might have said, how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 2? Is it not? Is it not? What is the answer, people? How many 3-digit numbers are even? It is something like this. If it will have to be even, this can have either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8, isn't it? भाई even कैसे होगा कोई भी 3-digit number जब उसका digit at unit place will be even? So this is going to be what? This is going to be, in how many ways we can accommodate unit place? 5 ways. In how many ways we can accommodate tens place? 10 ways, because it can have any number from 0 to 9, isn't it? And in how many ways you can accommodate the hundreds place? It is going to be 9, because you cannot have 0 over here, is it not? So what is going to be the answer? 9 into 10 into 5, which is coming out as 450. अब आप common sensically भी तो बोलेगा ना भाई. देखो, you have got how many 3-digit numbers? 900. Out of those 900s, half will be even and half will be odd, isn't it? So what is that we have found out? How many 3-digit numbers are even? You know the answer, but what is that we are doing? We are trying to utilize the concept that we are learning to solve this problem. Is it not? And what is the answer of problem number B? It says that 1, 2 and 3. This place out here, because it will have to be divisible by 5. And what is the divisibility rule of 5? It says that you can have unit digit as either 0 or 5. So this can be placed in how many ways? 2 ways. Whereas there is no condition for this. Tens place can have any digit from 0 to 9, and how many such digits are there? 10. Whereas the hundreds place, it cannot have 0. Now you understand why it cannot have 0, because if it becomes 0, it becomes a 2-digit number. And what is that they're asking you? They're asking you how many 3-digit numbers are there. So it is going to be 9. So what is going to be the answer? 9 into 10 into 2. The answer is coming out as 180. Probably everybody knows the answer. इसमें कोई बहुत बड़ी चीज है नहीं है, but I just wanted to ensure that you are understanding this thing. क्या ये सबको समझ में आया? क्या ये सबको समझ में आया? क्या ये सबको समझ में आया? So if you understand this thing, tell me this: how many 10-digit mobile numbers can be formed? Numbers can be formed. And what do you think is the answer? How many 10-digit mobile numbers can be formed? What do you think is the answer, people? It's a simple problem. Mobile number होने चाहिए, और हमारे पास mobile number होते कितने के? They're all 10-digit numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This place cannot have 0, isn't it? And rest of them can have anything from 0 to. So what do you think is the answer? The right answer of this problem is 9 into 10 raised to 9. Pretty simple. So Divya is getting the answer. Shivani is getting the answer. Who else is getting the answer? Who else is getting the answer? Everybody is getting the answer. Now, I have got to make a number plate, something like this. Number plate for vehicles, right? So what is that I'm trying to do out here? I have got 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a pretty simple one. The first two will be the alphabets. The first two will be alphabets. यही होता ही है ना? Something like CH or UP or DL, isn't it? Alphabets. The next two will be digits and will represent district code, isn't it? The last four will be the vehicle number in a district. Vehicle number in a district. What do you think is the answer? You have to be forming number plates. What is that I'm saying? There have to be 8 such places are there. The first 2 places will be occupied by alphabets only. This one and this one. The last 6 will be occupied by digits, whereas the first 2 out here, this will be telling you what is the district code, and the last 4 will be telling you what is the vehicle code in a given district. क्या करेंगे इस प्रॉब्लम में भाई? है ना सिंपल प्रॉब्लम? What is going to be the answer? Something like this. If it will have to be alphabets, तो लिखो ना A से लेके Z तक, A से लेके Z तक. This will be 26, and this can be done in 26 ways, isn't it? And this is 0 to 9, so 10 ways, and then 10 ways, and then 10 ways, and then 10 ways. In how many ways this can be answered? It can be done in 26 raised to 2 and 10 raised to 6 ways. Are we understanding this thing, people? What is that I'm trying to say? Are you convinced with this? Now, Aradhana, this is not going to be 9 because it can be 0, 0 also. It can be 0, 0 also. Since no condition has been given to you, it can be 0, 0 also. बनी बात हमारी? क्या ये क्लियर है हमारे को? So Divya, you are getting the right answer. Shivani, you are getting the right answer. Aradhana, now you have understood. How about others? How about Muskan and Prisha and Debashish? And so I hope you're understanding what is rule of addition and rule of multiplication. Now, I have a very simple method to discuss something. I say that now this is something which जो सबको ना हाई स्कूल में पढ़ाया गया है. अब वो एक बार रिकॉल करना कि क्या वो हाई स्कूल में आपको पढ़ाया गया होगा. मैं बोलता हूँ कि there are n distinct elements. And the question is, how many subsets can be formed? Subsets can be formed. What do you think is the answer? There are n distinct elements. How many subsets can be formed? मुस्कान जी, क्या आपको समझ में आ रहा है आपकी गलती कहाँ हो गई थी? इज दिस ओके? इज दिस ओके? मेरे कहने का मतलब क्या है, एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम समझेंगे। मान लो वी हैव गॉट A1 and then A2 and then A3 and then A4 and AN, right? And what is that I'm asking you? I am saying that how many subsets can be formed. So what is the definition of a subset? It can be anything from null set. null set का मतलब इसमें कोई भी एलिमेंट ना हो, यही है ना भाई, कोई भी एलिमेंट है नहीं, it is a vacant set. Or you can say that you have only one element set, or you might say that it can be 2 elements set, or it can be 3 element sets, so forth and so on, or it can have all the elements. Do we understand what is that I'm talking about? Please understand, if I ask you to find out as to how many subsets can be formed by using n distinct elements, what is that I am asking you to find these many subsets, जहां पे खाली से लेके आपके सबसेट में एक एलिमेंट हो, से लेके 2 एलिमेंट हो, एंड 3 एलिमेंट हो, एंड सो फोर्थ एंड सो ऑन. Or you can have all the, a subset is a set is a subset of itself. ये भी तो बोला जा सकता है ना. A null set is a subset of any set. तो मैं आपको क्या बताना चाहता हूँ, मैं कुछ ऐसा करना चाहता हूँ कि मैंने बोला कि चलो जी मैं सबसेट बना रहा हूँ, ठीक है जी, मैं सबसेट बना रहा हूँ, और मैंने क्या किया, मैंने A1 A2 A3 सबको इनविटेशन भेजा, isn't it? And A1 is getting the invitation and I'm asking L1, will you be part of my subset? Are you understanding? And then I'm going to ask A2 also, will you be part of my subset? A3, will you be part of my subset? Isn't it? अब A1 कितने तरीके से इसको आंसर कर सकता है? A1 can answer in 2 ways. Either A1 will be accepting my invitation or A1 will be rejecting my invitation. Are you understanding what I'm talking about? भाई A1 या तो सबसेट में होगा या तो A1 सबसेट में नहीं होगा. So A1 can respond to my request in 2 ways only, either yes or no. Are you getting this? Either A1 is going to be in my subset or A1 is not going to be in my subset. So how many such possibilities are there for A1? A1 has got a total of only 2 possibilities to respond to my request, either in the form of yes or in the form of no. Similarly, A2 can also answer in 2 ways and 2 ways and so forth and so on. So all the elements can respond to my request in only 2 ways, either yes or no. Do you understand what is the rule that we applied? Rule of addition, either yes or no. In 2 ways it can respond. Now A1 can respond in 2 ways and A2 can respond in 2 ways and A3 can respond in 2 ways and so forth and so on. 2 is getting multiplied. How many times 2 is getting multiplied? N times. So what is going to be the answer? 2 raised to n. Let me know in the comment section if you're understanding what I'm talking about. And what is that I'm saying? कितने सारे सबसेट बनेंगे? मैं बहुत और सिंप्लीफाई करने की कोशिश करूंगा, बट क्या आपको यह समझ में आ रहा है कि दिस आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी 2 raised to n? This answer is going to be 2 raised to n. Yes or no? Yes or no? बाकी लोग क्या कर रहे हो भाई? आपको समझ में आ रहा है क्या? क्या ये बात आपको समझ में आ रही है? Others, please respond. Okay then. I have got, say, I have got three elements only. I have got three elements. Maybe let me rephrase my problem. I have got 3 cities to travel. Delhi, and then say Mumbai, and say what else? Maybe Pune. अब मैंने आपसे पूछा कि यार बताओ मैं कहाँ इन तीनों सिटीज में से कहाँ जाऊं. मान लो आप ट्रैवल एजेंट हो, ठीक है जी, मैं आपके यहाँ पहुंचा और आपसे पूछा कि भाई मेरे को कहाँ पे जाना चाहिए. आपने बोला सर ये 3 ऑप्शन हैं आपके पास, वेदर बहुत बढ़िया है, आप कहीं भी घूम के आ जाओ, पैसे बिल्कुल नहीं लगेंगे, पैदल निकल लो यहाँ से. तो कितने तरीके से इसको आंसर कराया जा सकता है? मैंने बोला भाई दिल्ली, मुंबई और पुणे. मैं बोला जाऊँ कहाँ पे, ये भी तो बता दो मेरे को. कैसे? आप कहीं भी चले जाओ। तो मैंने कहा व्हाट डज दैट मीन? बोला आप एक जगह चले जाओ, आप दो जगह चले जाओ, आप तीन के तीनों जगह चले जाओ। मैं बोला अगर कहीं नहीं जाऊं तो? बोला ये भी तरीका सही है आपका, आप कहीं मत जाओ, बैठे रहो, पूछते रहो कहाँ जाना है कहाँ नहीं जाना है। इजंट इट? सो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने बड़े प्लान किए। बीच में गोवा मैंने लिखा नहीं, गोवा का तो हमेशा ही कैंसिल हो जाता है लोगों का। कितने लोगों का गोवा का प्लान बना और कैंसिल हो गया? आप तो खैर अभी स्टूडेंट्स हो, कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि आपने स्टूडेंट्स के साथ में प्लान किया और वो कैंसिल हो गया? और वाई ओनली गोवा? कहीं का भी कैंसिल हो जाता है, इजंट इट? बट गोवा इज इनफेमस फॉर दिस। तो मैंने बोला कि कैन आई चूज नॉट टू गो एनीवेयर? यस, दिस कैन बी एन आंसर, इजंट इट? और आई से दैट व्हाट इफ आई विल गो आइदर, मैं सिर्फ एक ही सिटी जाऊंगा, सो इट कैन बी आइदर दिल्ली और मुंबई और पुणे, इजंट इट? और मैं बोला देखो यार, प्लान कर ही रहे हो तो कम से कम दो सिटी घूम के आओ। सो दिस कैन बी व्हाट, दिल्ली, मुंबई, और इट कैन बी मुंबई एंड पुणे, और इट कैन बी पुणे एंड दिल्ली, यही ना? और मैं बोलूँ कि यार प्लानिंग तो कर ही रहे हैं, तो क्यों ना सारी जगह चले चले, क्या दिक्कत है हमारे को, सब जगह घूम के आते हैं। और अगर आपने डिसाइड किया कि भाई सब जगह घूम के आऊँगा, तो आप क्या करोगे? दिल्ली, मुंबई एंड पुणे, यू विल बी गोइंग टू ऑल द सिटीज, इजंट इट? दिव्या का कहना है देखो, गोवा नहीं, हर जगह जहां हम प्लान बना लेते हैं वहां पहुंच ही नहीं पाते, कहीं का प्लान बनने के कुछ नहीं होता। और अगर मैं आपसे ये पूछूं कि भाई ये सबसेट ही तो बनाया आपने ना, you were having three elements, how many subsets you have created? You see this is one. How many subsets out here? Three, and out here three, and out here one. So how many subsets we have created? A total of 8 subsets we have created. Are you understanding how many subsets we have created? Or I could have answered simply in this way. I could have said that I have got Delhi and Mumbai and Pune. मैं घूमना चाहता हूं, यही है ना भाई, घूमना चाहता तो हूं, जाऊंगा कि नहीं जाऊंगा इज अ डिफरेंट मैटर, है ना? विलिंगनेस तो है, एबिलिटी है कि नहीं है, ये देखना है हमारे को। तो आइदर आई विल बी गोइंग टू दिल्ली और आई विल नॉट बी गोइंग टू दिल्ली, I will be going to Mumbai or I will not be going to Mumbai. Similarly, I will be going to Pune or I will not be going to Pune. In how many ways? This plan can be made 2 into 2 into 2, which is 2 raised to 3, which is nothing but 8. Are we understanding this, people? Are we understanding? How am I getting this? How am I getting 2 raised to 3? Is this okay? Is this okay? तो या तो इसको ऐसे लिख लो, बट अगर आपके पास में चलो 2-3 एलिमेंट्स हैं तब तो आपने बड़े अच्छे से लिखा। और अब मैं बोल दूं चलो मेरे पास जाना है, मेरे को आई हैव गॉट 10 cities. My question is, in how many ways one can plan to visit out of 10 cities? Out of 10 cities. What do you think is the answer, people? What do you think is the answer? How many cities do we have? We have got a total of 10 cities, isn't it? So either you will be going to city 1 or you will not be going to city 1, or you will be going to city 2 or you will not be going to city 2. What is the answer out here? 2 raised to 10. क्या ये बात आपको समझ में आई? 2 raised to 10. Divya, Muskan, Arathana, who else? So 2 raised to 10 is fantastic. What if I say, now listen to the problem very carefully. What if I say that out of 10 cities, I must visit at least one city? What is the condition now? Out of 10 cities, I must visit at least one city. In how many ways it can be done? at least one city। इसका ये मतलब है कि वो जो नल सेट है ना, जहां पे मैं कहीं नहीं जा रहा, जहां पे मैं निकम्मों के जैसे बैठा हुआ हूं घर पे, जहां पे वो नल सेट है, वो ये कह रहा है कि भाई नल सेट नहीं हो सकता, isn't it? अब नल सेट नहीं हो सकता तो आप क्या करोगे? टोटल पॉसिबिलिटीज आर 2⁻10 minus 1। In how many ways you can form the null set? Only one way. In how many ways you can choose not to go anywhere? In only one ways. So out of 2⁻10 possibilities, if you subtract that one possibilities, अब आप ये कहीं ना कहीं तो आप जा रहे हो, you are going to either one city, or you're going to two cities, or you're going to three cities, or you're going to four cities, or so forth and so on, you're going to all the cities, but you're going to at least one city. Does this make sense? Does this make sense to you? So almost everybody is getting the answer. Aradhana, Muskan, Prisha, Vishal, Divya, almost everybody is getting the answer. Now I'm going to change my problem. मेरे प्रॉब्लम में जाने के पहले मेरे को ये बता दो, कितने लोग लाइब्रेरी गए हो लाइफ में? सच में आपने लाइब्रेरी जाके पढ़ाई करी है? यू हैव गॉन टू लाइब्रेरी। शिवाली सेज मैं तो गई हूं भाई, बाकियों का मेरे को पता नहीं है, बट आई हैव बीन टू लाइब्रेरी। शिवाली पढ़ने के लिए? या मैं तो भैया सिंपल जाता था कॉलेज में, वो जो, क्योंकि लाइब्रेरी होती थी सेंट्रली एयर कंडीशनड और वहां बैठना होता था। हॉस्टल के रूम में पंखा होता था जहाँ पे नींद नहीं आती थी, तो हम सारे उठ के चले जाते थे लाइब्रेरी। वाटर कूलर होता था उसके बगल में, आराम से वाटर कूलर में ठंडा पानी पीते थे और अंदर पड़े रहते थे अपना, पढ़ने ही जाते थे। अब चलो ये अच्छा है। And I say that in library you have got 5 books of psychology, and these books are different books. ऐसे नहीं कि एक ही बुक की 5 कॉपीज रखी हुई हैं। These 5 are different books, right? क्या बोला जा रहा है यहाँ पे? हम दूसरों को देखते, आप दूसरों को देखते थे? क्या मतलब? दूसरों को परेशान करने के लिए आते थे? कुछ तो ऐसे निकम्मे होते थे जो घर में कमरे में आराम से अपने हॉस्टल में पढ़ लेते थे और फिर लाइब्रेरी आके टाइम पास करते थे। तो सबको लगता था कि ये वाला भी टाइम पास कर रहा है, बट जब एग्जाम का रिजल्ट डालता तब पता चलता कि ये वाला टाइम पास यहाँ पे कर रहा था, अंदर में पढ़ाई कर रहा था। प्रीशा इस सेइंग मेरी लाइब्रेरी में भी ऐसे होता था, बट बोल के अच्छा बहुत कह रही, बहुत बोलने के बाद चालू करते थे वो ऐसे। नहीं नहीं, हमारा वाला थोड़ा सा ठीक ठाक था, वो मतलब सेंट्रली एयर कंडीशन था, आपको बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है। 24 आवर्स लाइब्रेरी खुली रहती थी, आप बस जाओ और पढ़ाई करना शुरू कर दो। तो हम क्या करते थे, हम ना लाइब्रेरी में कहीं ना कहीं अपनी चटाई छिपा के रखते थे, और वो ऐसी जगह पे छिपा के रखते थे कि किसी को पता ना चले। और फिर क्योंकि लाइब्रेरी बहुत बड़ी जगह होती है, आराम से अपना चटाई बिछाओ और सो जाओ, पढ़ाई करते करते। नहीं पढ़ना है तो भी ठीक है, पढ़ना है तो भी ठीक है। 5 books of psychology, right? And then you have got 6 books of math and 4 books of history. मान लेते हैं 4 books of history. Is this okay? अब क्या करा जाए? मैंने आपसे बोला कि चलो जी आप लाइब्रेरी गए, and these are the only books that are available in the library, right? And I say that चलो भाई आप लाइब्रेरी जा रहे हो, and then you have to get your books issued from the library. My question is, in how many ways you can get books, and there is no condition, please understand this, there is no condition. In how many ways books can be issued from the library having these many books? What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer? What is the answer? मुस्कान मैडम का कहना है सर आपको नींद नहीं आती थी? इंजीनियरिंग करते हुए किसी को नींद नहीं आती, सब सोते थे सुबह 5 बजे। शिवानी इज गेटिंग द आंसर। Understand this. Understand this. In how many ways a particular book can be issued? या तो आप लाइब्रेरी में गए, ठीक है जी, आपने बुक देखी है साइकोलॉजी की, आपने बोला ये बुक बहुत ही बढ़िया है, इतनी बढ़िया बुक है, इतनी मोटी बुक है, इतनी रिसर्च के बाद लिखी गई है, मैं तो नहीं पढ़ूंगा इसको क्योंकि मेरे तो समझ में आने से रहा है। तो आपने बोला चलो यार ये बुक तो मैं इश्यू नहीं करवाऊंगा। या तो आप उस बुक को इश्यू करवा सकते हो, यही है ना भाई, या तो आप उस बुक को इश्यू नहीं करवा सकते हो। इन हाउ मेनी वेज अ पर्टिकुलर बुक can be responded to? Only 2 ways. How many books do we have? 5 and then 6 and then 4. Is it not? So 5 plus 6 plus 4. We have got a total of 15 books. I would say that without any condition it is 2 raised to 15. One book can be issued, cannot be issued. The second book can be issued, cannot be issued. The third book can be issued, cannot be issued. Similarly, all of them can be or cannot be. Do we understand this? यानी ये वो पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं जब आप लाइब्रेरी जाओगे, और एक नल सेट भी है, समझ के रखना। आप लाइब्रेरी गए और वापस चले आए, जिस रफ्तार से आप गए उसी रफ्तार से वापस आ गए, बोले यहाँ से मेरा कोई लेना देना नहीं है, ये जो बुक्स जहां रखी हैं वहीं पे अच्छी लगती हैं, मैं तो इनको नहीं इश्यू करवा रहा। दैट कैन बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी। या तो आप लाइब्रेरी गए, बोले यार कोई तो एक बुक लेके आता हूं मैं, अब इनमें से कोई एक बुक तो लेके आओगे, बाकी 14 छोड़ के आओगे, और you will be taking 2 books and will be leaving 13 rest of the 13 books and so forth and so on. और you will be, पता चला कि आप इतने स्टूडियस हो रखे हो, माता रानी की कसम खा रखी है कि इस सेमेस्टर में आपने करना है टॉप, और आपने बोला मैं और किसी को पढ़ने ही नहीं दूंगा, सारी की सारी बुक्स मैं लेके जाऊंगा। Isn't it? In how many ways you can do that? You get all the books issued. यही कर सकते हो ना भाई। So what is the answer? This answer is 2 raised to 15. Does this make sense to you? Are we understanding this thing? और अगर मैं आपसे ये बोलूं कि चलो भाई आप लाइब्रेरी गया ही है, तो you get at least 1 book issued. लाइब्रेरी जाके नाम नहीं बर्बाद करना यार, कम से कम कुछ तो लेके आ जाओ, एक तो लेके आ जाओ कम से कम। तो खाली हाथ नहीं आना। तो मैं क्या बोलूंगा, चलो भाई अगर खाली हाथ नहीं आना है, कम से कम एक बुक लेके आनी है। सो दिस कैन बी डन इन हाउ मेनी वेज? 2 raised to 15 negative 1. Are we understanding this thing? Are we understanding this thing? Why am I saying that one particular book can be responded to in 2 ways? Either this book will be issued or this book will not be issued. Similarly, this is going to be the case with all the other books. So, and how many books do we have? 15. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, how many times? 15 times. तो पहला ये केस हो गया। फिर मैं बोला देखो यार लाइब्रेरी जा ही रहो ना भाई साहब, एक बुक तो लेके आओ यार कम से कम, ऐसे खाली हाथ आके टाइम वो अपना नाम नहीं बर्बाद करना। तो मैंने बोला चलो नल सेट हटाओ। सो इन हाउ मेनी वेज यू कैन हैव बुक्स इश्यूड फ्रॉम द लाइब्रेरी, द कंडीशन बीइंग एट लीस्ट 1 बुक्स आर बीइंग इश्यूड। आर वी क्लियर? चलो मैं आपको आंसर देता हूं, आपने प्रॉब्लम बताना है, बड़ी धड़ाधड़ से आंसर देना। My answer is this. So मैं आपको आंसर दे रहा हूं and then I'm asking you to design the problem. Let us see if we can do that. Let us see if we can do that. My answer is this. My answer is this. 2 raised to 5 minus 1 into 2 raised to 6 minus 1 and then 2 raised to 4 minus 1. What do you think is the problem? If this will have to be the answer. If this will have to be the answer, what is the problem? What is the answer? Anybody? So this means at least 1 psychology, isn't it? At least 1 maths and at least 1 history. तो जब आप बुक लेके आओगे ना, तो इन तीनों में से at least 1 बुक लेके आओगे। तो दिव्या, प्रीशा, विशाल, you guys are getting right answer. At least 1 book of each subject will get issued. Is that okay? Is that okay? So now देखो प्रॉब्लम सिंपल है। आप लोग को लगता है परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन डिफिकल्ट होता है, परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन डिफिकल्ट नहीं होता। प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि आपने परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन ढंग से पढ़ी नहीं है कभी। Muskan is also getting the answer. Now I have got this problem. Listen to my problem. No, the answer. You have to tell me what would have been the problem out here. 2 raised to 11 into 2 raised to 4 minus 1. What would have been the problem, people? In the similar case, what would have been the problem had it been the answer? Had it been the answer? क्या बनेगा? What is the answer? At least one history. That is it. Nothing else. History की सिर्फ एक book, at least one book from history, and rest we do not know. It can be for psychology and maths, it can be none to all, but for history at least one book is going to be issued. Does this make sense to you? Does this make sense to you? Are we understanding this thing? Now, since you are understanding this thing, थोड़ा सा इस कॉन्सेप्ट को और आगे बढ़ाते हैं और बात करते हैं इस पे. वो क्या चीज हो सकती है भाई? देखो, I say this. I have got 2, 3, 5, 8, 7, 9. Now, what is that we have to do? We have to form how many 3-digit numbers can be formed by using the digits given in the problem. अब मैं ये नहीं कर रहा 0 to 9. I'm saying that I have got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have got 6 digits. My question is, how many 3-digit numbers can be formed by using the digits given in the problem? What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer, people? One, 2, 3. Because there is no 0 out here, isn't it? There is no 0. So 1, 2, 3. This can be done in how many ways? 6 ways. This can also be accommodated in 6 ways, and this can also be accommodated in 6 ways. So in how many 3-digit numbers can be formed? 6 into 6 into 6, which is 2 raised to 216. So Divya, Shivani, Muskan and Vishal, you guys are getting the right answer. Is this okay? इसका क्या मतलब होता है? अगर मैंने कुछ बोला ही नहीं तो cannot you interpret that digits can repeat themselves? Digits can repeat themselves. Is it not? यानी एक पॉसिबिलिटी ऐसी भी हो सकती है ना कि you form 2, 2, 2 or you form 2, 2, 3 or you form 2, 3, 3, isn't it? So these possibilities, all the possibilities are already included here when I say that how many 3-digit numbers can be formed by using these digits, and where I do not give you any case, so you can repeat the digits, isn't it? But now, what if I say this? What if I say this? How many 3-digit numbers can be formed by using this? The digits cannot repeat themselves. Digits cannot repeat how many 3-digit numbers can be formed provided the digits cannot repeat themselves? What do you think is the answer? What do you think is the answer? 1, 2, 3. Over here, you will be having any of the 6 digits. So you will say 6, isn't it? And then one digit has already been placed here. भाई वो तो place हो गया. अब आप आ गए कहाँ पे tens पे? This can be done in how many ways? In 5 ways. And this can be done in how many ways? 4 ways. So in how many ways you can have 3-digit numbers where digits do not repeat themselves? It is going to be 4 into 5 into 6, which is 120. Almost everybody is getting the answer. Now, what if I say in the same problem, 2, 3, 5 and 7 and 8 के साथ में, I say that how many 3-digit even numbers can be formed where digits do not repeat themselves. What do you think is the answer? How many 3-digit even numbers can be formed where digits do not repeat themselves? 1, 2, 3. What is the meaning of even? It is going to be either 2 or 8. Nothing else. Either 2 or 8, which is going to be 2. Do you understand this? Any of 2 and 8 has already been fixed here. Make sense? Ab out of 6, one digit has already been placed. So how many digits we are left with? 5. So this will be accommodated in how many ways? 5 ways. And out of 6, 2 digits have already been placed, one at tens place, the other at unit place. So how many digits are we left with? We are left with 4 digits, I would say, isn't it? So 4 into 5 into 2. What is the answer? 40. 40. So Divya, please check the answer. Vishal, please check the answer. Shivani and Muskan, you guys are getting the right answer. क्या ये बात सबको समझ में आई? क्या ये बात सबको समझ में आई? और अगर मैं कुछ ऐसा बोल देता, यहाँ पे इवन की बजाय अगर मैं ऑड पूछता, इवन की बजाय मैं पूछता how many 3-digit numbers can be formed provided they are odd and digits do not repeat? What do you think is the answer? Digits are odd and they do not repeat themselves. What is the answer, people? What is the answer? Odd भी बनाना है और digits को repeat नहीं होने देना है, तो how many? You got 2 and then 5 and then 7 and then 9. This will be 4. This will be 4, isn't it? And then this will be 5 and this will be 4. So this into this into this, which is what? 80. देखो ना, 40 plus 80 आपने कितने बनाए थे? 120. भाई जो इवन नहीं है वो तो ऑड है ना, जो ऑड नहीं है वो इवन है. It is going to be 80. Almost everybody is getting the answer. है ये क्लैरिटी हमारे को? अगर मैं पूछता, यहीं पे पूछता, इसी वाले प्रॉब्लम में, how many 3-digit numbers you can form? My bad. Hold on a second. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed? There are multiples of 5. Multiples of 5 by using these 6 digits. कौन से थे वो? 8, 7, 9, 3, 2 और क्या था यार? और क्या था? 2, 3, 5. You have to be forming 3-digit numbers, and all the 3-digit numbers will have to be multiples of 5. In how many ways we can do that? Almost everybody is getting the right answer. You know, दिस विल हैव टू बी 5, इसको फिक्स्ड कर दो ना, ये तो 5 ही होगा, because you don't have 0 out there, you don't have 0 out there. So if it will have to be 5, one digit has already been placed there, and how many digits are we having? We are having I would say that 5 and then 4. 4 into 5, how many such possibilities are there? 20 such possibilities are there. So Muskan and Vishal and Divya, you guys are getting the right answer. But are we clear with this? Are we understanding what is that we are talking about? Is this okay? Is this okay? Now, what if I say this? I have got, and I'm giving a very simple problem for you to ponder over this. I say conditions, cases, I would say that, cases. Number 1, if I say that n items, n places, and I say that repetition is allowed. What do you think is the answer? N items, n places, repetition is allowed. In how many ways it can be, these items can be arranged? And I would say that whenever I say items, they need to be distinct. Abhi ke liye, they need to be distinct. So n into n into n into n, isn't it? What is this? N. What is the answer? N raised to n. N items, n places, repetition is allowed. You can do it in n. So what is the example you have got? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I say that how many 4-digit numbers, how many 4-digit numbers can be formed by using 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the answer? What is the answer? What is the answer? It is 4 raised to 4. क्या ये बात आपको समझ में आई? That it will have to be 4 raised to 4. My second case, n items, n places, and I say that repetition is not allowed, What can we do then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so forth and so on up to n, isn't it? And since repetition is not allowed, this can be done in n ways, isn't it? And this can be done in n minus 1 ways, and this can be done in n minus 2 ways, and in n minus 3 ways, and in n minus 4 ways, and so forth and so on. Last, this will be 3, 2, 1. So what is the answer out here? This answer out here is coming out as n factorial. क्या ये बात आपको समझ में आ रही है? N items, n places, repetition is not allowed. Now the answer is going to be n factorial. भाई यहाँ पे एक कम होगा, फिर यहाँ पे एक कम होगा, फिर यहाँ पे एक कम होगा, फिर so forth and so on. The last will become what? 3 into 2 into 1, and that's a pretty simple problem. तो अगर मैं यहीं पे आपसे पूछ लूं, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I say that I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have to form 4-digit numbers where digits do not repeat themselves. What is the answer, people? What is the answer? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is nothing but 4 factorial, isn't it? 4 factorial. क्या ये कहानी सबकी क्लियर है? Is everybody okay with this? Let me know in the comment section if you're understanding what I'm talking about. Third, n items, r places. r is less than n, where repetition is allowed, where repetition is allowed. What is the answer? n into n into n into n, कितनी बार n मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे भाई, कितनी बार मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे n? It is going to be r times. So what is the answer? n raised to r. Repetition is allowed and hence it will have to be n raised to r. Now what if I say my fifth case out here, no sorry fourth case, भाई क्या होगा ये वाला पेज पे ज्यादा ही लोडिंग हो गया. My fourth case, n items are places, obviously r is less than n in my case, where repetition is not allowed. Repetition is not allowed. क्या बोलेंगे? ये क्लास थिक तो नहीं जा रही है? समझ मेरे को एक बार कमेंट सेक्शन पे बताओ, क्या ये बात आप लोग को समझ में आ रही है जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ? क्या ये इतनी हैवी तो नहीं हो रही है? क्या इतनी हैवी तो नहीं हो रही है? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This will be done in let me choose another color. This will be done in n ways, isn't it? Don't say NCR, don't say NPR. As of now we are just discussing the basics, and this will be done n minus 1 way, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4. Are you getting what I'm talking about? N minus 5, and this is the rth place. What is going to be the rth place? कई लोग को लगेगा कि rth place तो होना चाहिए n minus r. अब understand this. Now you have got this number, this place. This is the second place, isn't it? Second place is n minus 2 minus 1. Only then you are getting n minus 1. This is the third place, which is what? N minus 3 minus 1. And what is this? The fourth place is n minus 4 minus 1. So similarly, can I say what is the rth place? Rth place is going to be what? N minus r minus 1. I just want to get something. I just want to get something. And what is that? मैंने क्या किया, इन सबको यहाँ पे उठाकर मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, तभी तो मेरा आंसर आएगा. मेरे को करना क्या था भाई? मेरे को मल्टीप्लाई करना है, तभी तो मेरा आंसर आएगा. So it has to be this into and then into. कहाँ तक जाएगा? n minus r minus 1. So n minus 1, n minus 2, so forth and so on. Now this is n minus r minus 1. मैं कह रहा हूँ कुछ तो मीनिंगफुल बना देते हैं इस बात का. पहले तो आपको एक चीज समझ में आनी चाहिए कि rth place is not going to be n minus r, rather it is going to be n minus r plus 1. अब अगर आपको ये समझ में आ गया तो मैं कह रहा हूँ इसके आगे करेंगे क्या? इसके आगे करेंगे कुछ ऐसा, इसके आगे करेंगे कुछ ऐसा. आप इसके कम, इससे एक कम कौन सा होगा? n माइनस आर प्लस 1 होगा ना भाई. देखो, इससे एक कम होगा n माइनस आर, इससे एक कम होगा n माइनस आर माइनस 1, एंड देन n माइनस आर माइनस 2, एंड देन मल्टीप्लाई कर दो 3 to 1. और जितने से आप न्यूमरेटर में मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हो, मैथमेटिकली अगर आप उतने से डिनोमिनेटर में मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, सो इट वॉन्ट मेक अ डिफरेंस टू द इक्वेशन. So this is going to be what? And why am I doing this? Because I want to find out something. I want to find out something which is very meaningful out here. So this is going to be 3 into 2 into 1. And if you simplify this, in the numerator you have got n factorial, whereas in the denominator you have got n minus r factorial. So what is that? The formula says n items are getting arranged at r places where repetition is not allowed. Is it not? So can I say that this is nothing but formula for NPR? And what is the formula for NPR? जो आपने बचपन से पढ़ा हुआ है, n factorial upon n minus r factorial. क्या ये बात हमको समझ में आई? Yes or no? क्या ये बात हमारे को समझ में आई? And you see, NPN is equal to n factorial. So what is that I'm saying? Arrangement of n items. Rather, you should say that arrangement of n distinct items over here. Arrangement of n distinct items at n places is n factorial. Whereas arrangement of n distinct items at r places is this, provided repetition is not allowed. क्या ये बात समझ में आई आपको? ये फॉर्मूला ही है, मतलब मैं कुछ अलग नहीं पढ़ाया, मैंने आपको एक तरीके से ये समझाने की कोशिश करी कि ये फॉर्मूला आया कहां से, सो दैट आप इस फॉर्मूले को अच्छे से यूज कर सको. भाई मुस्कान जी, अभी तो हम पी पे आ रहे हैं ना. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ पी? अभी हमने तो जो देखा वो यही देख रहे हैं कि हम अरेंजमेंट कर रहे हैं, यही है ना. तो मैंने आपको और कोई कीवर्ड अभी बताने की कोशिश नहीं करी. मैं तो आपको ये कर रहा हूं कि देखो आप अरेंजमेंट कर ही रहे हो, तो आप पी को बोलो अरेंजमेंट. अरेंजमेंट ऑफ n आइटम्स at r places where repetition is not allowed. This arrangement of n items at n places where repetition is not allowed is this. क्या ये प्रॉब्लम, क्या ये स्टेटमेंट सही है? इज दिस स्टेटमेंट ओके? तो हमने आज क्या करने की कोशिश करी, समझो. आज हमने बस यही करने की कोशिश करी कि I do not want this class to go very thick. मैं बोल रहा हूं कि हमने किया रूल ऑफ एडिशन एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन, इजंट इट? रूल ऑफ एडिशन एंड मल्टीप्लिकेशन, और सारे के सारे प्रॉब्लम हमने एक्चुअली इसी पे लगाए. एंड देन व्हाट इज दैट वी टॉक्ड अबाउट? वी टॉक्ड अबाउट द फॉर्मूला ऑफ परम्यूटेशन. एंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ परम्यूटेशन? इट इज अरेंजमेंट. अभी हम यही सीखेंगे कि ये अरेंजमेंट है, आगे जाएंगे कुछ और करेंगे और फिर देखेंगे हम इसके लिए क्या कर सकते. इट इज अरेंजमेंट. इज दैट ओके? क्या ये बात आपको समझ में आई? लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन पीपल, बिकॉज आई हैव टू गो समवेयर, आई हैव टू रश टू समवेयर, सो आई मे हैव टू वाइंड अप दिस क्लास हियर. और वो ठीक भी है क्योंकि इतना सारा थिक एक साथ पढ़ने में ना मुश्किल हो जाती है, थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लेना चाहिए. अगले वाली वीक में हम इसी को कंटिन्यू करेंगे. माई प्लान वॉज टू स्टार्ट टूडे विथ 2022 CSAT paper, but I could not do that. So I'm really very sorry when I'm saying, because I know that there is another 25 minutes to go, but still I am saying that I have to go. Is that okay? So what is that we have covered? We have covered the permutation part. In the next class we will be covering the combination part, and then once we have done the basics, we will start discussing we will start solving the problems, and we will see when to apply permutation and when to apply combination. Is that okay? चलो जी, I'm gonna see you. आज का कॉन्सेप्ट आपको समझ में आया क्या? Let me know in the comment section if you're understanding. Let me know in the comment section if you're understanding. चलो जी, I'm gonna, हाँ, it was Prisha, it was a bit different, but did you understand? थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट था. एक बार फिर से पढ़ो, एक बार इस वीडियो को फिर से देखो. इज दैट ओके? फिर मैं बताता हूँ इसको वापस से. ये है, बट आई एम ट्राइंग टू सिंप्लीफाई थिंग्स. आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू सिंप्लीफाई थिंग्स. मैं ऐसा कुछ करके वो ऊपर से फिर परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन पढ़ाने की कोशिश नहीं करना चाहता. चलो जी, आई एम गोना सी यू नेक्स्ट वीक. टिल देन, बाय बाय एंड टेक केयर, and thank you very much for being here with us. Okay, I just have to, I'm not feeling good about it. I'm really not feeling good about it. A commitment is a commitment. When I said that I have to be here from 7 to 9, I should have been here from 7 to 9, but really I'm gonna be very sorry for this. Chalo, take care people. I'll see you next week. Bye bye and take care.